Hi. Good morning. I'm Dr. Mo. Just gonna do a quick assessment of you, okay? I'm concerned. So far, you're showing all the signs. So, we're gonna do a couple tests and we're gonna go from there, okay? You don't have to be frightened, it's okay. I know, this is a lot to take in, but it's just for my protection and your protection, okay? And all the other patients that we have here. But we don't want you to be too concerned. We don't know if you have it or not yet, okay? I'm going to borrow your finger. Just like that, okay? The numbers are going to pop up here. It's going to tell me your heart rate and the amount of oxygen that your blood is carrying to your organs, okay? The saturation. Okay, can I have your finger? Doesn't matter which one. Perfect. And then we just sit and wait for a second. So, you've been in here for a few days now. There we go, perfect. Heart rate is 86, saturation 97. Okay. I'm going to take a listen to your lungs. Okay, so I'm going to have you take some nice, even, slow breaths. Okay, ready? Deep breath in. Good. Another breath. Good. Again. Again. Okay. I'm going to just take a second and put the belt on your heart and take a listen to it, okay? You can breathe normally. Okay. Alright, so I am hearing what we refer to as crackles in the bases of your lungs, okay? This could just be secretions, and everybody has secretions in their lungs. It builds up over time. It's perfectly normal. Your body works those secretions up and you swallow them continuously. This happens all day long. You're not even aware of it. But if this system that brings those secretions up isn't working, then they settle and get caught, and it could cause pneumonia and a variety of other things. So that could be what I'm hearing. Sometimes also we can have fluid that backs up into your lungs, okay? So we're going to keep an eye on that. I'm going to order a chest x-ray, and we'll see kind of if we can see anything on that chest x-ray that would give me diagnosis. So I'm going to just make a note to order that x-ray. Alright. I do need to draw some blood, okay? We're going to do, check all your electrolytes. I need to get a COVID test on you. We're going to do a blood test. There's going to be a bunch of different things that we're looking for, okay? I would love to say that this doesn't hurt, but of course, it's a needle. It hurts a little bit. I'm just going to wipe your skin down with a little bit of alcohol. Okay. Good. I know it's a little cold, isn't it? I'm sorry. Are you comfortable the way you're laying? Okay. I know these beds are not always the most comfortable things, are they? So you can see it's a very small needle, right? Very small. It will hurt a little bit, but people say it doesn't tend to hurt too bad. So I'm going to just kind of feel around for a second. There we go. That looks like a good one. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Good. Good. Almost done. Excellent. Okay. So I'm going to send that off to the lab, and we'll get your results here in a little bit. I'm going to take your blood pressure. Okay. Which arm do you want? Ready? I'm looking at the monitor, of course, to see. Well, your blood pressure looks pretty good, actually. Okay. 135/90. So I have a couple questions. Okay, so when did you start feeling run down? And did you have any contact with anybody that you... No contact? It just happened out of the blue? Okay. And what were your first signs or symptoms? So just general fatigue, body aches. Okay. Did you lose any sense of smell, sense of taste? Okay. Yeah, it's one of these things about the pandemic. There's ways to look at the bright side of it, but I guess that's one way to do it, huh? If you're not tasting or smelling your food, it's harder to have appetite. COVID diet is kind of a thing, isn't it? Okay, so no sense of smell or taste, body aches, fatigue. What was your fever like at that time, the first day? Okay, so you had kind of a low-grade fever. What's the highest you've seen it? 102. Okay, that's definitely significant. Okay, just really short of breath. If you were laying down, did you have short of breath, or sitting up, walking? When was it that it, when did it really feel like you were struggling to breathe? Okay. And you don't happen to have a pulse ox at home, do you? So you were not able to measure it, okay? They said when you came in to the ER that your oxygen saturation was 78%, which is extremely low. Yours today, right now, is 97%. That's a big difference. That's a really big difference. Okay. Talk to me about your history, your medical history. Any allergies? Okay. Any previous surgeries? That's a big surgery. Any complications involved with that surgery? Okay. All right. Diabetes, hypertension. Any history of cancer? Any history of cancer in your family? Okay. Anything that you feel was pertinent? Any histories you want me to know about? Okay, so generally speaking, you were pretty healthy before this. Is that right? Okay. Go on. Okay. Well, let me go ahead and I'm going to send your medications down to the lab. Or not your medications, excuse me, your blood work down to the lab, order chest x-ray, and we're going to go from there. Okay? How would you say your energy is today? A little bit better? Yeah, fluids definitely help. You know, having an IV, getting fluids, that's definitely a big deal. Since you weren't eating or drinking very much, I'm sure you were very dehydrated. And that can wear you out. Just that alone can wear you out. But no, yeah, my concern is that you are positive, but we will see, okay? So let me go send these things down to the lab, and I'll be back, okay? Okay. Alright, so got your results back from the lab. So we've got a couple things going on. Your CO2 is pretty high. And you said you weren't a smoker, is that correct, on your form? Okay. No history of smoking, okay. Well, that's definitely something we're going to monitor. It's not at a critical level yet, but we're going to keep an eye on that. Your chest x-ray. So your chest x-ray could come back with what we call ground glass. It really just means that there are abnormalities in your lungs. Now at this time, I think it is consistent with COVID. They're going to get that test back probably in the next 15 minutes or so. So you'll have that confirmation for sure. So I'm going to hold off on giving you any medications until we get that back, and we'll go from there, okay? We've got some, a good trio of medications that have been working extremely well with COVID patients, and so we'll put you on those if that's really what's going on. Unfortunately, this does mean that you're not going to be able to have any visitors until your 10 days. I know it's awful, but you can call, you can FaceTime. We just can't have it being spread. I know. And yeah, you can take off your mask when you're in the room by yourself. We have you in an isolation room, so you're not going to spread it to anybody. You're by yourself. Got the negative pressure, but anytime somebody comes in, they will ask you to put on the mask again. It's just a way to protect, our patients, ourselves, everybody. Yeah, you understand. I know, I'm so sorry. It's not fun being sick. It's not fun being in a hospital. Oh, sweetie, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But the good news, if it is COVID, like I said, we have some medications that have been extremely successful in getting people back up on their feet. So we'll put you on those. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let me go make a phone call, and I will be back to confirm or, discuss your COVID test, okay? Do you need anything right now? Okay. Well, it is just like we discussed. You do have COVID. So I wrote to the pharmacy. I'm putting in those meds. You'll start them tonight, okay? And I know. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Hospitals are not fun places. But we're gonna take good care of you. Okay, we've got an extra special team dealing with the COVID patients. Okay, yeah, you're in really good hands. I'm gonna be here every single day. Okay. I make my rounds in the morning and then before I leave as well. Okay, and then if anything comes up, if you need me at all, hit your call light button. Tell the nurse that you want to speak to me. My office is just down the hall, okay? I am here. Yep, 7 to 7. Absolutely. We're gonna get through this, okay? We're gonna get through this. The good news is your oxygen saturation looks great. Your heart looks great. Your blood pressure is within normal limits. It's just really the lungs have taken a little bit of a hit. I can tell on the chest x-ray there's been some damage. Hopefully it's reversible and not scarring. But we'll just take this one day at a time, okay? One day at a time, and I want you to inform us of any new symptoms you have. If you start feeling dizzy or weak, all these things are really important to alert us to. Nausea, if you're feeling nauseous, I can write you a prescription for Zofran. We'll take it one day at a time, okay? And you're not alone. It may feel that way. You're in an isolation room, but you're not alone, okay? You're not. We're here for you. Okay? I'm sorry I had to be the bearer of bad news. I really am, but we're gonna get you out of here in no time. Okay? Okay. Yeah, just holler if you need anything at all. It was really nice to meet you. I am sorry. Okay. I'm gonna round and then we'll check back in before I leave tonight and see how you're feeling with your medication starting, okay? Okay. Thank you so much.